I believe that it's extremely important to keep tabs on every little thing that I do, just so people can go back and backtrack and what did he do when he got to this point? How did you get there? All right, so I'm pretty much like this right now. The pineal gland is at the top of the head, getting ready to come out, creating cracks, itchiness. Now that I have done this, it feels like shit's trying to shoot out of my face like that, like a straight line. All right, so what is this? Basically, when it gets this high, the calcium will calcify while it's up there and it gets stuck up there. Then you'll start breathing and you want to pull the layers off of the pineal gland until it balloons itself like that. That's what I've started doing. So crushing, pushing, climbing, eventually you'll get up there and then you create a balloon out of the calcification. Let me go ahead and explain that. So this is like your pineal gland. This is the scar tissue that this is stuck to, because this eventually starts to shed an extra layer of skin that's like, like an infected layer that is like waste or whatever, a go-between. So when this was put on your pineal gland, it glued itself to it. So whenever you break it, it's like a soft, hard shell, but it's also like malleable. So when you blow it up, it does that. And like if you were to blow up a lung that smoked Newports and had fiberglass and it made the lungs crack or something. But anyways, this layer right here is a layer that eventually will come out of your sinuses. You'll cough it up because it's just like blood clots and shit like that. That's pretty much what it is. You can blow it out of your nose. It just comes down because your body will discard it. All right, so this sits on top of it. And then when it breaks, it rips off, and then the scar tissue is what's flapping between the two layers. So if you break anything, create a crack, the crack is going to still be there. So for example, like these are the cracks that I have now. God damn it, what the hell? And then this is up here, and then the back of the head is doing that. So it's like coming around, it's coming out the sides, like everywhere. It's like shattered. These two parts of my face where my dimples are get extremely shocking. And I have a little hair that's growing out of it. And it's like, and then my teeth are like, so, yeah, you're an electrical conduit. What can I say? So what you got to do is, and what I did is I went and started working on the sculpture because I wanted to see how long would it take me. Since it took like a few hours to get there from yesterday, and I was pushing for a while, like I was pushing for maybe 5 hours to get loose enough to get 3 hours to get up there to the end of it. Then it took me today about an hour to balloon it out from this place, from this status. Then I stopped for a while and said, let me take a break. Let me see how long it takes me to balloon it out again, since it took 2 hours to get there, you know what I mean? So it took 20 minutes this time. See what's happening? Strength training. Eventually, this is just gonna blow because it almost happened and this shit almost shot straight through my face like that. So what you gotta do is you just gotta fucking endure and create a staminic type resistance to this kind of stuff that you're doing and become strong enough to handle it. Because if you don't, you can't just do it. Somebody would have to give you a way out. Like they'd have to give you a pill and then you break open and you can't come back and then you just go to the other side. But if you're doing this to yourself, you're not going to hit yourself in the face or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand like depression or whatever. I'm just saying like, never mind. Okay, so, yeah, you're not going to intentionally cause yourself physical harm. You're not going to put a bee on your arm and then agitate the bee and let the bee sting you. You're just not going to do that kind of stuff. So your body has a tendency to want to protect itself. If you get stabbed, blood will rush from the opposite side of the body to go to where the blood is needed in the body. Or it'll run away from a cut just in case you might be losing too much blood. The fucking body is extremely intelligent. So when it balloons out like this, that's where I'm at now. I just did it just before I made this video. So I'm like, holy fuck, this shit's gonna blow. It's like over Redenbacher, that big poofy thing in the microwave, and it just puffs up from a flat spot, and then eventually it cracks open. That's probably exactly what they're showing us, because it's on everything in here. Like, get out the matrix this way, get out the matrix that way. So yeah, pretty much doing the blown mind state. Stay tuned for more and stay awake.